So there's something known as the three treasures kind of commonly in internal practices like Qigong and martial arts. And the three treasures are known as the Jing, Qi, and Shen. Now, in Lohanpam, these three treasures are also used as terminology having to do with different parts of what we consider ourselves. So I just wanted to make sure that we had a clear understanding of what those things mean, because it's also how Lohanpam is taught. Jing, Qi, and Shen are also kind of like stages of training, okay? So Jing being sort of the beginner stage, Qi and Shen. Of course, it doesn't mean that you can't train all three of them at once. It's just they're generally taught Jing, Qi, Shen in that order, okay? So to define them, Jing is the physical body, okay? It is the substrate of the body. Anything you can touch is the Jing, okay? It's that simple. When I was taught this by my brother Kevin, what he said was that if you were to go to a funeral, what you see is only Jing, right? There's no animating life force there. There's just a body. There's just the substrate, okay? So flesh is the easiest way to look at it, but it's not just, muscle or tissue. It's all of it. All of this stuff you can touch, inside and out, if your insides are on the outside. Qi, I did another video talking more about what Qi means. Qi is relationships, okay? And it's the relationship between different things. It's every relationship you experience, really. So when you're practicing Qigong, what you're looking directly at is the particular experience or relationship that you'll be studying and then practicing until you slowly retrain your body, normalize your body to do that thing naturally or habitually, okay? So Qi means relationship. And Shen is normally translated as spirit. I don't dig that. It does mean that, but I don't dig that. I'm going to use the word consciousness. So there is the Shen, which we'll call the consciousness, which of course involves all of it, right? It's going to be your intellect, it's going to be your emotional self, it's going to be your spiritual self, all those kinds of things we'll just gloss over for now. So the Shen we'll call the consciousness, the conscious self. The Jing is the body, and that means that the Qi is the relationship between those two things, okay? So somebody with very strong Qi has a very strong relationship between their mind and body, and somebody with very weak Qi, the opposite. So this takes us into, there's kind of 2 points that I want to make. One, the order in which we practice is most generally Jing, Qi, Shen, like I said at the beginning of the video, meaning we do physical practices for the body first, and then we do some mental practices for the mind that integrate into the body. And that slowly builds the strength of the relationship of the Qi, okay? That's the first point I want to make. I want it to be clear what building Qi means, cultivating Qi.